Morning. It's Sunday, April 23rd. And yesterday I was watching TV and I heard several women talking about why they were buying guns. So I decided that I had to figure this out, because it seemed to me that fear is running wild in this country. And people are buying guns because they are afraid for their lives. Now, I can understand that in certain parts of the country, but I don't understand it all around this region. I don't understand why housewives are going out and buying rifles and pistols to protect themselves. So I went to my good friend Google and I asked the question, has fear really caused the increase in the purchasing of guns? And this is what Google came back and told me. It's true that America is on a gun buying spree. And here are some of the reasons why. This is what people have told reporters and others who are interested in what I will call this phenomenon, because the country has gone gun crazy. This one woman said she had a phobia about guns since her brother was fatally shot. And I can understand that. But that fear isn't stopping her from buying guns. She has one gun right now, and she plans to buy two more, an AR-15 rifle and a smaller handgun that she can carry around concealed. I'm practicing as much as I can. I'm just trying not to be nervous around it. Now, this woman is black and lives in the San Francisco Bay Area. Things that are going on in this country, like social injustice and my safety, are the reason that I have this newfound interest in guns. It's my safety. And we heard that from more than one person. They are afraid. People are terrified. Most of us know that the U.S. is the country with the most civilian armed people. With less than 5% of the world's population, the U.S. has 46% of the global gun ownership. It has 120 guns for every 100 people. So there's no misunderstanding about why we have so many shootings. But there are some events that caused gun ownership to jump. And one of the major events that caused gun ownership to jump was the Black Lives Matter movement. Now, that's a terrible thing to have to say, but that movement sparked a series of lootings and riots. And as a result of that, gun sales leaped. And I'm sure that Black Lives Matter is not the only movement in this country that has spurred gun ownership. A sudden rise in first-time gun ownership by millions of Americans has occurred because of other events that you would not think of. COVID-19 caused a huge spike in gun violence. In 2021, we had 85,000 gun-related casualties. That's triple almost of anything that we had before that in any 1 year. An average of 124 people shot a day, shot dead. And I and many others cannot see an end to this catastrophic situation that exists in the United States, our country. We are faced with a political system where the different sides hold each other back. We have a polarized political ecosystem. We have pervasive interest groups like the NRA. We have racial discrimination, which is running rampant in this country. And the issues of gun control is at a stalemate. And a total ban on guns is effectively a mission impossible. That's what we're looking at in this country. Guns are a huge factor in the division within this nation. When we have states that have suffered catastrophic gun events, children killed in schools, mass shootings in public places, and yet those same states loosen their gun control measures. In Tennessee, after the horrible event, they turned around and loosened the gun control measures. What little gun control measures they had. How can that be possible? How can people act like that? And so it's no wonder that more people are running out to buy guns to protect themselves, because they don't know what the hell to do. Because the government is certainly not stepping up to protect them. The state governments are not stepping up to protect them. The federal government can't protect them because we have states' rights. So I view this situation with guns in this country as just a catastrophic event that will eventually bring this country to its knees. So when I look at this situation, I no longer think that the right of life is the biggest human right. Right now, many in this country think that the biggest human right is the right to own a gun. And that is borne out by the gun sales statistics that are going on right now. So right now, you have the Declaration of Independence that says life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are unalienable rights. It doesn't say anything about guns being an unalienable right. Yet in many parts of this country, that's what we have. The right to own a gun. The right to get a gun without anybody knowing you even have it. No registration, no nothing. Just walk in and buy it. And in an interview that I saw on television, this gun shop with rifles all over the place and pistols all over the place, and crowds of people in there buying these guns. Not registering them, nothing like that. Just buying guns off the shelf. So based upon what I've seen across this country, I would have to say that 50% of our political leaders don't give a crap about the life of humans. As long as they continue to allow gun proliferation to continue in their states, then it indicates to me that human life means nothing to these politicians. It's time for these politicians to wake up and pay attention to what is in the Declaration of Independence. That the right to life is the most important human right. Not the right of gun ownership. Not the right to carry a weapon around concealed. Not the right to have something on your person that can threaten other people's lives. The right to life is the most important right of all. So we have to work hard to get rid of the gun violence in this country. I leave you with that this morning. Bye.